This is Trojan News.
Welcome to Trojan News. I'm Sam.
And I'm Alex. We'll be your hosts for today. Spring sports have been going on, and boys tennis is one of them. Trojan News journalist Ian Barber has been hitting the courts to find they've been rebuilding their team after losing all their seniors last year.
Last year, 8 of 10 varsity players graduated. This year, they are working on rebuilding the roster.
After having some of their top players on varsity graduate last year, the Worthington Trojan boys tennis team will work on rebuilding their varsity team as they play out their season. Ezra Bonnet, a senior this year that played on varsity last year, has been refining his skills and wants to see his team exceed.
I would say some people didn't know what it was like to have all the seniors, and it's like they don't know what it's like to have like a full team sometimes. And so I want them to understand like how far we're trying to push them beyond just a competent level of playing tennis, like we're trying to give them above that. So I hope that they understand how far their talent can go.
It is clear that Ezra has good leadership abilities, not just for training during tennis season, but mentally as well. Mr. Markwart, one of the coaches for the boys tennis team, who has been coaching for over 28 years, has been working hard to get his boys to give it their all.
I'm hoping that we gain just the confidence first, because we have a lot of talent. And with all those people graduating, it creates great opportunity for those coming up. So everybody's excited about that. I don't have to try to get people excited for it, because there's opportunity. You're going to be varsity. If you're going to be varsity, you got to put in the time. You got to keep playing well. So the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is each match we're going to grow. From my best to my worst players, they're going to grow. And that's what I'm looking forward to.
Perfect.
Wanting to better his players, both Markwart and Fletcher have been pushing the boys to go further beyond. It's pretty clear that Markwart has experience in coaching. He really wants the team to do their absolute best. Dylan Dykstra, a junior at WHS, has recently been promoted to play on varsity. Hoping to give his all, he works on what he knows best.
Well, last year was my first year, so it's just, you can't go down from there. So I've just been, improving. Serves have gotten a lot better. Hit more balls in, returning balls.
As of May 2nd, the tennis team has played 6 total matches. Their current score is 2-4. As sections rolls around the corner, they better know how to fine-tune their skills. This has been Ian for Trojan News.
Dang, tennis losing that many seniors must have been a big hit on them. All we can do is wish them luck. Going to work and doing school can be a very time-managing thing to do, but I bet it's worth it. Journalist Kathy Diaz gives us an insight on how students manage their time between both things.
Working while doing school can be challenging to some students. However, others are still able to do well in school and maintain their time well. Here at WHS, students work hard to be able to get what they want. Adonis Mendez is a junior at WHS who works at Burger King. Trying to make money while going to school, he tells us his perspective on how he manages his time between both things.
Because I wanted my bread up so I could buy things that I wanted to do. So, like, if I wanted to go out to eat, I could pay for my own food instead of having to rely on other people and, like, buy my own clothes. And, like, it's getting expensive out here, so I just got to get my money up now. Not for me personally, but I feel like it all depends on the teacher and your job. Because if you get good hours, like if you work right after school till really late at night, then you don't have time. But I feel like if your teachers are cool with it and they give you more time to do your work because of your job, then I feel like it'll be all right.
Mary Ramos, a junior at WHS, works part-time at the brewer and the gymnastics center while also doing PSEO. Her strategy in maintaining her time helps her balance work and school, even though there can be some challenging times.
Well, one way I like to manage my time is trying to get all my schoolwork done at school, because usually after work I don't want to do schoolwork, so I try to get it done all during the school day. The biggest challenge I seem to face is probably staying on track and not falling behind.
Mock Leah is a junior at WHS that does track and is also a PSEO student. Mock works at Quick Trip. Maintaining his time isn't so hard for him.
Oh, it's like I just like try to focus on school stuff, like during throughout the whole week, like Monday through Friday, and then like on the weekends I like work, and then I try to do some like college stuff too.
If done well, school and job doesn't need to be a challenge. If you're ready for a paycheck, fill out an application. Can you please type in your lunch number? This has been Kathy for Trojan News.
Thank you, Kathy, for telling us more about this topic. Hey, Alex, do you have a job?
No, I don't.
Well, you should get one.
Well, I might not have a job, but some teachers do. Have you ever wondered what teachers do after school? Trojan News journalist Sadie Nickel tells us about some teachers that have second jobs outside of school.
Teachers work every day from 7:45 to 3:30, but some teachers choose to have a second job. Many people have multiple jobs, even some of the staff at WHS. History teacher Mr. Nunez shares why he chose to become a basketball and baseball coach.
I decided to be a coach because I wanted to make an impact on kids, like my coaches did for me. When I was growing up, I had some really, really good coaches that helped me get where I am today. And I wanted to have that same impact on those kids and be a role model and a support for them. And just wanted to share the love from sports that I have. So, yeah.
Separate jobs range anywhere from coaching to jobs outside of the school. Most people get jobs for money, but some teachers get jobs because they're bored. Miss Hastings, a biology teacher at WHS, shares why she got her job at the Worthington liquor store.
Well, when I moved back to Worthington, I didn't really have any summer plans, and so I decided I should probably do something, and so I got my job at the liquor store, and then I've kind of just kept it.
School counselor Kayla Hendrickson is going to be a custodian at the school starting in June.
I used to be a custodian at River Falls, and I talked to the custodian about it, and they reached out, and I was like, sure, since it's something I'm used to.
Even though having two jobs can be tiring, Miss Hastings states that she really enjoys working at the liquor store.
I get to interact with a lot of people in the community, which never makes anything boring, and it just gets long sometimes, but it's a fun job.
Mr. Nunez got his coaching job so that he had more opportunities to make an impact on the students in this school.
My favorite part of my second job is getting to be around the kids, getting to see them outside of school, just being around them, going on trips, that kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun getting to build connections with them. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
On the other hand, Kayla decided to get another job to fight off summer boredom.
Yeah, I can't just sit home and do nothing. Even though I love my cat, I need to keep busy.
As you can see, teachers get second jobs for varying reasons. Being a teacher and having another job is pretty cool. This has been Sadie for Trojan News.
That story really made me wonder, maybe my teachers have second jobs. Recently, I had the opportunity to interview Mr. Thompson, the band director. Currently, the band is in preparations for this summer's marching season. The band is making adjustments to last year's program and making it even stronger for the streets.
Although the school year is coming to an end, the marching season is just getting started. Preparations for the upcoming marching season for the Spirit of Worthington Trojan Marching Band officially began in April.
The marching band has many roles to fill. This includes commanders, wind players, drumline, color guard, and props crew. The entire band is under the supervision of Mike Thompson. He explains new performances the band must prepare for.
We're going to go to Hutchinson. We're going back to Waseca for the first time since 2019. We are going to Sioux Falls this year for the first time in a while, and we are going to Youth and Music at US Bank Stadium to perform there.
Thompson also explains obstacles the group must overcome.
We started to rely on the seniors, and now that they're gone, is how do we find our new identity as a band? And that's something that will be difficult, is how do you find that new identity?
Tenor saxophone section leader Quinn Mathis believes that the band can bounce back from the departure of the seniors.
I would say when we lose all the seniors, it won't be too hard because it'll be the same show, so the people who played it last year will have an idea of what to do.
Drumline member Ian Barber shares the process that incoming freshmen going into drumline go through.
Well, we start off with auditions, and we bring in all the new freshmen, and they get to play with the upperclassmen. And that process really gets determined by Thompson, what he thinks will fit the role best, but it all determines on their ability to play the instrument well, and whichever one seems best fit for them.
Color Guard section leader Sayuri Salazar explains how the Guard strives in order to have a successful season.
We have a lot of practices that we're doing, a lot of after-school stuff, weekends.
The band will be rehearsing marching band music throughout the end of the year and will begin practicing routines in June at Trojan Field during summer band. They will have their first performance at the Parent Preview on June 16th.
We hope the band has a great season and we're excited to see them perform soon. This has been Samantha Cortez for Trojan News.
Aren't you excited for marching season, Sam? I'm excited to spend this season with my favorite section leader.
Thanks for watching Trojan News. This has been Sam
And Alex. Catch you next time.